I haven't watched porn in 300 days. No streaks, no blockers, just one pure skill. The crazy part? It made me quit a severe 5-year porn addiction in less than 7 months. I failed nofap every time and I was addicted for 5 years. I had no friends, no confidence and no drive, no ambition for my goals. So I stayed like this for 5 years until I learned one simple trick. And this trick has changed my entire life around. So when I was 14, I had this friend group in my class. My best friend, my second best friend, and the best friend of my second best friend. I know this sounds super complicated, but it will get more important later in the video. So I started realizing that me and my best friend, we were liking the same girl. But the problem was all the attention which I wanted from her, my best friend earned it. And all the other guys started saying that my best friend is the one which is going to get her and not me, and that frustrated me because at that point I was also really porn addicted, and because of this I didn't have as much confidence as him. He was like this athletic, confident footballer and many girls liked him. I was just this depressed little fapper which nobody really noticed because I wasn't confident, and I also got bullied. I was just this guy which everyone roasted, which everyone could make jokes of, and which everyone could just bully because I had no confidence because I was watching porn. I hated my life, I just wanted this fucking girl, but I couldn't get her because of my best friend. I was this guy which was watching a football match at the World Cup, but instead of actually watching the football cup, I was jerking off to my French teacher. How fucked is that, right? So at some point I found out about nofap, and nofap was at first really life-changing for me. It was this new thing which I thought that it will change my life, which will genuinely save me. But nofap didn't save me, it destroyed me. Nofap made every single aspect of my life worse than it was before. Because before I at least had goals. Now my only goal was nofap. And so nofap was just controlling my life. In school, I was thinking about nofap for 8 whole hours. I was thinking about nothing else but only nofap. I hated my life. And when I came home, the first second which I stepped into my bedroom, yes, I jerked off. Even though I kept myself this promise for 8 hours. This was such a self-deprecating moment. Imagine building up the tension to not jerk off for 8 hours in school, it being your only life goal, and then losing it the first second which you step into your home. It got to that point where I eventually built up a 60-day nofap streak, but then I got bullied, I hated my life, and suddenly I had no friends anymore. These friends weren't even real, let's be honest. I was frustrated because I got punched in the face, so the only thing I just wanted to do to balance that frustration out was jerking off. So I did this, but the problem was after I jerked off I felt even worse. I felt like a piece of garbage, and the problem of that was that I jerked off again and again and again and again. 7 more times. In total, I jerked off 7 times in this night. After these 7 times, I was more addicted to porn than I ever was before. Imagine this, you find out about nofap, now you think that it will genuinely change your life, but it won't. It just makes everything worse. Imagine already hating yourself, but then this happens and you hate yourself even more. Your confidence goes down even more. Just imagine how terrible I felt. This isn't some self-deprecating, sentimental video. I'm just trying to show you and educate you about how dangerous nofap actually can be. Yes, porn can be dangerous, but you shouldn't underestimate nofap because it can be equally, if not worse, than porn. This wasn't in the plan of the video, but I just want to give you a huge value bomb right here. First of all, if you jerk off, don't jerk off to porn, jerk off to pictures, because pictures are way less stimulating than porn. They also fuck up your brain, but it isn't as bad as watching porn. So if you jerk off, if you can't control the urge, if you just need to bust a nut, make sure that it's to pictures and not to porn. Now I'm going to talk about the system which made me, a 5-year severe porn addict, quit this addiction in less than 7 months. This is so valuable, such a big value bomb. You need to implement this ASAP. If you're addicted to porn, if you're willing to take this addiction out of your life, you need to be doing this. The point of this system is that it completely redefines up to that point that it deletes nofap. You don't have nofap anymore, you don't have nofap streaks, you don't have fighting your urges, you can just ignore your urges with this system. If you want more information to the system, make sure to click the first link down in the description because all the informations will be there. Please like this video so that it helps boost the YouTube algorithm, and I'll see you in the next one.